My name is Brian Nicholas. Today, I'm gonna talk about why is music good for you. Well, raise up your hand if you don't think music is good for you, but you want to know why people say music is good for you. No one? Okay. So let me give you 5 reasons why is music good. First, because it helps you focus on study. Well, if you have some very hard homework or you become very stressed for some reason, well, music is a choice. But I recommend you to not choose soft or sad song because it could make you cry, so it will wet the papers, so the paper is quite ruined. Second, make you sleep better. If you have a hard time to sleep, then you could choose like soft song to help you sleep better. But don't put the smartphone near to you because it could give you a serious mess up your sleep. Smartphones have a high level of radiation which can cause diffusion or unbalance to your biological clock. Basically means sleeping next to your phone could actually lead to more nightmare because your cardiac rhythm could be thrown for a loop. Third, if you're having a bad time, like it's not your day, then try to listen some music to brighten your mood. Fourth, turn on music when you play game. Why? Because 85% of gamers have rage quit a game. So if you don't want to rage quit a lot, which could hurt your mental, music is a choice because it could make your stress more or less or rage. Fifth, according to the researcher, it can reduce heart rate, lower blood pressure, decrease stress hormone levels, and increase serotonin. So basically, music could fix your mental problem. But what if you don't know what music you want to hear or what artist is good? Well, for me, my favorite artist is Rebecca Sugar. Why? Because she's an amazing singer and she made a TV show called Steven Universe and she's a cast of Marceline from Adventure Time. And my most favorite song is Time Adventure. Why? Because the way she played the guitar is so satisfying and the rhythm is so good. Also the voice. Well, that's all for now I have to say. Hope this could make your life more easier. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Have you ever hidden something from people? Why? As for me, sometimes I don't feel comfortable telling it. Have you ever listened to the Truth Untold song by BTS? I think this song has the same situation. Are you curious about what the song contains? Then let's start discussing the song. For your information, The Truth Untold is a song performed by Jin, Jimin, V, and Jungkook of BTS, featuring Steve Aoki. It was released on May 18, 2018, and appears as their third track for their second studio album, Love Yourself Here, and as their 10th track of CDA in their second compilation album, Love Yourself Answer. This song is a collaboration between an American DJ and record producer, Steve Aoki, and the vocal line of BTS. It is rumored that the song is about the story La Cita de Esmeralda. This song tells a story about a man who lived in an isolated castle far, far away. He never showed his true self because of the hatred he received. One day, a woman appeared near his castle and stole some flowers in his garden. He became furious and spent the entire night watching over the garden. But the woman stole the flowers when the man fell asleep. It happens for a few days until the man pretended to fall asleep and watched the woman come and go away. He came to know that the woman is ill and sold his flower to struggle on. He wanted to help her, but he didn't have courage to approach her. At last, the woman passed away before he can give her the flower he created. The man felt sorry. If only he had a little courage back then, maybe things would have been different now. It is through this song that BTS tells their fans how they really feel and their bitter confession. That even though lying and knowing it can hurt them more, they still want their fans' true, pure love. This is why there is a quote, "Behind every song there is an untold story." Thanks.
Do you know video games have a good impact too? Hello, I am Brian. Today I'm gonna speak about negative and positive impact when playing video games. In this technological era, there are different sources for entertainment for everyone. In 1970s, video games were first introduced and they have now placed themselves as a source of fun and entertainment for children of all age. Video game is widely popular among children, which is reason of its growing market at global level. In concern of this, many research studies have been conducted to analyze the impact of video games. This research paper evaluates different positive and negative impacts of video games on children. It also suggests some recommendations to avoid negative impact of video games. Positive impact of video games on children. It has been noticed after research on impact video games on children that there are different positive aspects of video games that help the children in different contexts. Most of video games are innovative and fun orientally that develop creativity among the children. It updates the kids about computer technology and the online world. Through mind of the children in other direction that provides them fun and enjoy value. Example of positive impact. First, it is problem solving and logic. Certain games such as Angry Bird, Cut the Rope trains the brain to think of creative ways to solve the puzzles and other problems in a short time. This trains the brain on problem solving and logic. Second, hand-eye coordination, spatial skills, and fine motor skills. There are certain games such as shooting games where the character is running and shooting at the same time. In such games, the player needs to coordinate his brain's interpretation with the movement of hand and fingertips. This requires a good hand-eye coordination and visual spatial ability. Research shows people can learn visual, spatial, and iconic attention skills by playing video games. Now we move on to negative impact. Games of course have negative impacts too. Negative impact of video games on children despite of positive aspects of something. Some negative shades of that one also exist. Video games also can have negative impact on the life of children. The negative impacts of video games are it affects the personality of children and they assume themselves in characters of video games and cartoons. On the other hand, some games are aggressive and violent in nature that develops hostile thoughts among children, which reflects in their behavior. Apart from this, craziness for playing video games creates lack of attentiveness and focus among children that can cause mental disorder. With this, it also creates poor eating habits that cause several physiological and physical problems in children. The example of negative impact. First, aggression. Increase the level of aggression is one of the most detrimental effects of playing a video game. Research shows that exposure the violent video increase aggressively behavior. In children, it can push the children to violence and lower pro-social behavior. Second, addiction to game. Video game addiction is widely discussed topic in the medical world. Addiction gamers develop anxiety, insomnia, isolation, and depression. All this make a person more addicted to games. Third, poor academic performance. Performing poorly in academics is a major side effect of video games on teens. It can affect their performance in school. A study shows more time spent on screen decreases the academic performance. Last but not least, the fourth, adverse effects on health. Excessive gaming adversely affects the teens' health and they spend more time on virtual games and become physically inactive. This increases the risk of childhood obesity. Children also found skipping meals and sleep to play games. Also, the constant glare from the screen harms the children's eyesight. So maybe that's what I can tell for today's page. Thank you for listening.
Video games have a lot of fun. Have you ever played video games? If you ever played video games, then maybe you might have a lot of fun moments, because I guess video games have a lot of fun. Me, myself, have a lot of fun moments while playing video games. My favorite video games is Valorant. Valorant is a 5v5 battlefield. But for some people, they said that video games are bad. Video games can break your brain. Video games can make you addicted. Yes, video games can be bad, but it depends on you. If you can control your time well, then video games won't be bad. I ever get addicted into Valorant. In Valorant itself, it have goals for you to reach. Example, defeat how many players, play how many rounds, and etc. That time I was trying to reach the goals, but even after it's too late, I haven't even reached the goal. It made me realize that the goals in game cannot be the goals for me to reach. So the next time I play Valorant, I try to set my goals like I will only play 2 matches this time. And in result, it works. I can stop playing games in time. After I can arrange my time well, video games have a lot of fun. I also found that video games are also sport and video games can burn calories. So video games aren't always bad. Only if games control the time, games control the brain, games are bad. Remember, games are fun if the game isn't controlling your time and brain. Thank you for listening.
Have you ever played some music? Maybe some of you have and some of you haven't. But have you ever heard music? Obviously, the answer is yes, because music is suitable for all ages. Maybe you like calm and relaxing music like classic music, or you like loud and energetic music like rock music. But I personally like pop music. Pop music is the shortened word of popular music. It usually have danceable tempos and easy to remember lyrics. If you ever play music, you will definitely know that music is life itself, because when you play music, you like play with your emotions. I play some music, piano to be specific. I like playing piano because the tunes are entertaining. I don't play that much, but when I'm sad, bored, or even mad, I will definitely play it. Why do you ask? Because music can make yourself calm. It can make you relax too. I remember when I have to play piano in the mall, in front of everyone. I am so scared. I'm so scared that I'm gonna press the wrong tunes. When it comes my turn, I started playing it slowly but surely. And guess what? I did it perfectly. I'm so happy and relieved that my legs are shaking the way back home. When I was a child, I usually learn music from YouTube videos. But about last year, I started learning from a private teacher that came to my home. I usually learn unsingable songs like Canon and For Alice. But recently, I like playing singable songs like Go Easy on Me and Traitor. I like to sing along when I'm playing the piano. That didn't mean I'm good at it though. A little fun fact, did you know that people that plays music are good at math? Performing music therefore reinforce parts of the brain while doing math. I know, I don't get it either. When we are sad, we can hear music to make us feel better. When we are mad, we can hear music to make us calm. And when we are stressed, we can hear music to make us relax. A little quote before I close my speech. Without music, life would be a mistake. Thank you very much for hearing me.